An authentic life is an interesting and beautiful life, and you're more attractive then when you go out and begin dating.
There's a ton of buzz about the idea of authentic living. So, in your opinion, what is required to live an authentic life?
Authentic living is a choice. And I think especially as women, when we've been pinging off people our entire lives, it's tricky to know what we really want for ourselves. So the first thing you've got to do is figure out who you are. You're not just a daughter, a friend, a wife, a girlfriend, an employee. And just because everyone is running to a hot yoga studio, is that really authentic for you? So take some time for self-awareness. And I think the other thing that we need over and over again is tremendous amounts of courage. And it doesn't have to happen in long bites. 3 seconds of courage is all you need. So if you can muster up the 3 seconds of courage to look at your teenager in the eye and say, you may not speak to me that way. Things are gonna change. There's a new sheriff in town. Or you can pick up the phone and call your doctor, or pick up a phone and call a coach or a therapist. Sit in, which I've done, I've coached women who are getting ready to go in and ask for 6-figure bonuses. You know, it's just 3 seconds where they have to walk in and say, this is what I'm expecting. And we're used to being able to come up with what happens next. So maybe you need more bites of the courage, but we don't need to have everything all figured out in order to live that authentic life.
To me, authenticity means vulnerability. That's really what it means. It means embracing everything you are, you as a whole, and being who you are. Realizing that the uniqueness of who you are is your authentic self.
I like to facilitate authenticity in couples, where I pose some fill in the blanks that they both answer. Like, I felt really loved when you, or what I need in this relationship is, or I felt hurt when you, or something that I've always really needed to say is. And some of those questions are hard to answer, but the authenticity it brings promotes intimacy.
Well, it's also about honesty. I guess what we're talking about is honesty and I guess knowing to some extent what you actually want and then trying it out on people. And it's amazing when you try it out, just like you said, your 3 minutes of courage. One time I tried saying no for 1 week. Because I'm a yes guy, And it was amazing, is everybody was perfectly fine with the no. But you have to true it, just like that, the courage.
And going with that, you can really develop this aspect of higher self, because I also think that authenticity implies not reacting but responding. And so being able to tap into that pause, and some way that you might be able to do that is, practice meditating. Practice connecting to that place that's very, very calm, that actually all the answers really lie. That's where they lie, is in that place of calm. And it allows you to take a step back, not react, and respond in an authentic way that really reflects who you are.
I think after a breakup is a particularly good time to seek authenticity. We need a little solitude right there, and to ask questions like, am I the person I want to be? Because we have this life, we're given a life, and we can create it. But in those moments, as Helen would say, we're addicted to that relationship. And we need to stop and allow ourselves to go ahead and feel the feelings instead of running from them. Just be with them. Feelings don't kill you, and just allow them to dissipate. And an authentic life is an interesting and beautiful life, and you're more attractive then when you go out and begin dating.
So if you're watching and you're interested in living an authentic life, the panel said it here: get to know yourself, spend some time loving who you are, have some fun. You can't be perfect, nobody is. Enjoy the journey.